Mike Bohn here with Giga Chikadze, a UFC featherweight contender. Obviously, a huge weekend for the featherweight division, but bigger news, Giga. It is the 2-year anniversary of your UFC debut today, correct?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's been 2 years since I had my dream come true and participated for my first fight in Copenhagen inside UFC.
Yeah, man. 7 fights in 2 years. That's like I'm sure a very ideal pace for you. But what can you say? I mean, you have all these dreams, like you said, your dream come true right here today, 2 years in. Are you where you want to be? Did you think you would be further along? Maybe not this far? What do you think?
Exactly, man. I'm very blessed to have so many opportunities from UFC. It's a seven fight in 2 years. It's a dream, definitely. Plus, couple of fight canceled because of the COVID restrictions from my side, from my opponent's side. So I think we're doing good. We're on a right track.
Yeah, and of course your most recent win, the biggest to date. Are you feeling the love after getting, a main event win over someone as well known as Edson Barboza? Like, can you feel that maybe turned a corner for you a bit?
Oh yeah, man. It's absolutely changed everything. It puts me right there where I should be, and I see a lot of fans energy, attention, love. It's like insane, especially when I was in Georgia. Things changed so much after this fight. I'm just overwhelmed to have that type of attention and love from the fans.
Yeah, did you go back to Georgia after the fight?
Yeah, I was there for 2 weeks and I didn't want it to leave. It was so much fun there. But even here, I was just in Vegas for this last weekend event, and even a lot of things change with international MMA fans too. So that's not only Georgian fans; it's like kind of worldwide. People change for me, and the love and the attention, and it's so much good energy I'm getting. Honestly, I'm a little scared of it. I'm very careful. I don't want to damage anything, as this is just a dream.
Yeah. What do you mean by that? Like, are you scared of the attention and all the stuff that comes with it? Like, some people don't
No, no,
handle
no,
that the best, as we know.
no. I'm saying like the fans pretty much. I see they kind of like me. They love me. They give me so much support. I want to keep this for forever. I don't want to do something weird. Let's say whatever. Like we see the John Jones going for the becoming a Hall of Famer, and the same night some get into trouble, and now all the fans talking some different way. That's what I mean. I don't want to get in a trouble. That's only I mean. I know I'm gonna do well. That's it's been a long time was coming. I work hard for all this day for these days, and I have to be on a point.
For sure. And it seems like, you're a good guy at your core and you have good people around you, and that's obviously what it comes
I
down
don't
to,
know.
just keeping kind of on the right track.
Yeah, I have a good team. Uh, I'm a family man, so first of all, I'm trying to be a good father, good husband, a good son, whatever. And all this gives me the right direction.
For sure. So I know coming off the win over Edson, you had thrown out there the potential of being the backup for this title fight that just happened between Alexander Volkanovski and Brian Ortega. Was that ever actually offered to you? Like, how close were you to actually, going through that fight week and weighing in?
I was in Georgia. I was texting everybody inside UFC that I'm gonna come there. I'm gonna make weight for free, this and that, and everybody texted me back. We love it. So once they did say that we love it, that's all I needed. I started myself to diet. I train hard. I usually I weigh a lot, so I was almost like 180 something, and started to come down on the weight, and I show up in Vegas, and I was already like 160 when I show up. Uh, but I'm happy for both of these guys that fight went. and happened. Nothing happened to their team. And they both of the guys they show incredible fight, which I enjoyed watching them.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure maybe as a fighter you feel differently, but so many people are critical of Volkanovski after the Holloway fight, saying that he didn't win, he shouldn't have been the champion, and things like that. With what he did against Brian Ortega, did that change your perspective on him at all? I think he proved a lot to a lot of people.
Uh, I also think that the second fight with Max was, for my opinion, Max got this W. But of course, Volk is an amazing fighter. He's very strong, tough. He showed so much toughness in this fight with Ortega, and I love his style, man. He fights amazing. Like he shows the in the game a whole different level of fighting. You know, look his IQ. He's a small guy. He's so short. He should be fighting for 135, I believe. But now he's in the 145 division. He's a champion. He's defending a belt a couple of times, and he's changing the all the ankles. He can fight southpaw, orthodox, level up, level down. He can wrestle. Man, he's very high level fighter. But uh, it's one thing that he's a high level fighter with great IQ. But I really believe I'm a freak in this division, man.
Yeah. So, what do you think happens for you? Because obviously, you know, you mentioned being the backup for that. You mentioned Max Holloway, which I thought was a great pitch. You know, the best boxer versus the best striker. I thought you had some great comments there. But you know, on the same day this title fight happens, they officially announced Max Holloway and Yair Rodriguez are fighting November 13th. So, where does that leave you? Obviously, you're not going to be getting the Holloway fight now.
Is it for sure already? I don't know. I don't know
It
if
is.
it's signed for
They
both ways.
officially announced it. They did.
Okay. uh, I don't know if this fight gonna happen, you know. Fight was gonna happen in July. It didn't happen. We'll see what happens in November. I'm the one who makes the weight for free, you know. I'm seeking for the opportunities, you know. I'm not the guy who can chill, and I'm here for 7 years in the United States for one reason to get the UFC belt and bring to my country people in Georgia, and this is what I do. There's a bunch of opportunities, and I'm not gonna chill here for my salary. You know, I will be seeking for opportunities and continue what I was doing last year, this year. Gonna do the same thing, and I believe sooner or later I'm gonna get my shot. If they will need the replacement for Max and Yair, will be ready. I am ready. And besides this, I want to mention that I know it's a 7 win streak. Last last performance of bonuses, and I finished the guy like Edson Barbosa in striking, who is a god of striking inside UFC, and before was a Cub Swanson, who's never been knocked out in UFC history. So I did this in 1 minute. Why I don't deserve a title shot? And I know the champ wants to be a busy. That's what he said, that he wants to get another fight end of this year or January or whatever he wants. And I think that would make a lot of sense, and that would be a hell of a fight.
Yeah, so that's kind of your pitch because that was my thought as well. Like with them booking this Holloway fight, I thought the timing didn't really line up. Volkanovski's wanting to be active. Like now you're going to have Max fighting in 2 months, and then how do their schedules align after that? So maybe it makes sense for Volkanovski to fight someone else. I know he mentioned maybe going to 155, but you're kind of here saying, hey, it should be me.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he can do 155. He can talk about whatever he wants, but reality, he's 145 champ, and I feel like the champ needs to stay if he wants to stay busy in one, and he's a 145 champ. You know, he need to fight somebody who's entertaining, some good fight, and I believe I'm the one. And plus, if you look what I've done all this time, you know, people forget I'm just a regular fighter from in MMA. You know, check my resume from karate. I was on the highest level. I became a world champion multiple times. Then I decided to go in kickboxing, became world champion multiple times there as well when I've been in the highest level of kickboxing. You guys know I was in a glory and was a top guy there. And now I'm here in UFC and doing the same thing. Look, my last year I had the 4 fights in the 2020, and plus besides this, all my opponents been refusing me and dodging me. I don't know what else I can do for promotion. I feel like they know who I am. I feel honestly their attention and love too. I have to be I have to mention this, what type of attention and energy I'm getting from them. And I believe I'm going to get soon what I deserve. It's a 7 win inside UFC and very short amount of time. So.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think it's a good argument. Like, you look at the rankings, Holloway 1, he's fighting Yair 3, Ortega just lost, Korean Zombie just lost. It seems like Calvin Kattar and Arnold Allen might be fighting each other. Josh Emmett's injured, and then it's you. So, like, you look at there, it seems like you're the most viable guy. And I saw you repost Volkanovski's comments at his media day before. He seemed to speak highly and think highly of you.
Yeah, I saw that too. And even after this, after weight check, I met him and we had a little conversation. I told him even after this interview, I liked him more because he's a man like all these contender. I call them out. You don't see nobody talking about me. You see anybody? I don't see anybody. They get a lot of different medias and they never mention my name. Like there was only one time somebody asked Max after my Cap Swanson fight that, hey, what do you think about Giga? And he was like, oh, he's gonna fight Edson, and we'll see what happens. Giga guy who kicks. And then you guys saw what happened to Edson, and now he's quiet. And finally the champ recognized me and mentioned some good stuff. Feel like that's the one, he got attention. I'm here. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance. So I saw you post on your Instagram, if this photo, it was you and Dana White, if this gets 1 million likes, I get a title shot. Did you bring this idea to Dana at all? And how many likes do we have right now?
I don't know. I need to check. I think we are getting close to 100K. We're a little bit far from it, but we're gonna push it. Georgia stands behind me. I know that we got a lot of people with the same wish, so hopefully we can make it happen. Dana cannot run after this from this, and they will make this happen. I believe so.
Yeah, well, you may get the shot even without that. I know you have a great management team around you. I'm sure if there's any chance they can get the Volkanovski fight, that will happen. But just to kind of round that out, ideal scenario, you do fight Volkanovski maybe early next year. If not, you're going to be training. And if something happens to either Max Holloway or Yair Rodriguez, you're going to be pushing to fill in for them.
Yeah, I'm only interested with top 3 guys, the champion and top 3 guys. I know that these guys deserve a lot of credit. I know that a lot of people talk about me that Giga cannot do this, Giga cannot do that. But it's been 7 fights they've been talking like that, and now I only want to fight on that top level of guys who push me to title or champion. I should not be ranked at number 8. I should be somewhere in the top 5 already.
I agree. Well, hopefully you can get one of these big fights coming up here soon. Obviously, interesting times in the featherweight division. I'm glad you were able to chat with me so soon after the title fight, and it seems like regardless of what it is, something significant is coming your way. So it's always great to talk with you, Giga.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.